Welcome to another enlightening podcast from Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com, where we question everything. How much does astrology really affect our life? By the Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com team. In a world driven by data, algorithms, and the relentless pursuit of empirical truth, it seems almost archaic to look to the stars for answers. We scan the sky for asteroids that could end civilization, not for clues about our love life. Yet, despite the march of science, astrology is experiencing a renaissance. It's not just the daily newspaper horoscope anymore. It's birth charts, compatibility synastry, and Mercury retrograde warnings. From the apps on our phones to the conversation starters at dinner parties, the cosmos are having a moment. But this resurgence begs the question, how much does astrology really affect our life? Is it a harmless bit of fun, a pseudoscientific placebo, or does it hold a more profound, genuine power over our existence? To answer this, we must move beyond the binary of true or false. Astrology's impact isn't found in the gravitational pull of distant planets, but in the powerful, tangible force of human psychology. When we ask if astrology affects our lives, we are asking how it affects our minds, our decisions, and our understanding of ourselves. The answer, as it turns out, is quite a lot. The mirror of the psyche, astrology as a tool for self-reflection. The most significant impact of astrology is its function as a mirror for the self. Our lives are complex, chaotic, and often confusing. We are a bundle of contradictions, sometimes brave and sometimes cowardly, sometimes logical and sometimes impulsive. Astrology provides a framework, a celestial map, that attempts to make sense of this chaos. When you read a detailed birth chart, you aren't just reading about the positions of planets. You are reading a structured narrative about yourself. It offers a language to articulate feelings and traits you may have always felt but couldn't explain. That Aries fire becomes a shorthand for your assertive drive. A Pisces moon explains your deep wells of empathy and emotional sensitivity. This is where the psychological concept of the Barnum effect comes into play. This is the phenomenon where individuals believe that personality descriptions, which are vague and general enough to apply to a wide range of people, are uniquely tailored to them. Astrology excels at this. The descriptions are often so archetypal and universal that anyone can find something to connect with. You are a strong leader but can be stubborn is a statement that can apply to a vast number of people, yet it feels personal and affirming. This self-affirmation can be incredibly powerful. By providing a positive, coherent narrative about your personality, astrology can boost self-esteem and offer a sense of identity and belonging in a vast, impersonal universe. In this way, it actively shapes our self-concept and, by extension, our actions and choices. Navigating life's labyrinth. The influence on decision-making. If astrology can shape how we view ourselves, it inevitably shapes the decisions we make. For many, it has become a guide for navigating the labyrinth of life. Should I start this new project? Check the transits. Is this a good time to invest? Consider the planetary alignment. Is this relationship worth pursuing? Consult the compatibility charts. This is where astrology's influence becomes a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can serve as a powerful tool for externalizing and processing decisions. It forces a moment of pause, a period of reflection that is often absent in our fast-paced lives. By consulting the stars, we are, in essence, creating space to weigh the pros and cons. A challenging planetary transit might not be a cause for despair, but a signal to be more cautious and deliberate in our actions. It can act as a preemptive stress test, encouraging us to prepare for potential challenges. On the other hand, astrology can become a crutch or even a cage. When the cosmos become the primary decision maker, personal agency is diminished. We begin to see the stars as the authors of our fate, rather than the scenery along the journey. This can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe that Mercury retrograde is a time of communication breakdowns, you are more likely to perceive or even create conflicts during that period. A minor miscommunication is amplified into a cosmic event, reinforcing your belief in astrology's power. This interplay between belief and experience creates a feedback loop where astrology's influence is constantly validated in the mind of the believer, not by the planets, but by their own interpretation of events. The social glue, creating community and belonging. Beyond the individual, astrology has a significant social impact. It provides a common language, a shared vocabulary that allows people to connect. In the age of social media, discussing your big three, the sun, moon, and rising signs, has become a modern-day icebreaker, as common as asking someone what they do for a living. This shared interest fosters a sense of community and belonging. It creates a tribe, a group of people who see the world through a similar, cosmic lens. It's a way to build rapport, to understand others, and to be understood in return. Saying they are such a Gemini is a shorthand for a complex set of behavioral expectations, instantly creating a feeling of in-group knowledge and camaraderie. This social belonging is a powerful human need, and astrology fulfills it admirably. It offers a framework not just for understanding the self, but for understanding the frustrating coworker, the difficult relative, or the new romantic interest. It provides a patina of explanation for the messy, unpredictable nature of human relationships, making them feel more manageable and predictable. The horizon, a tool, not a tyrant. So, does astrology really affect our lives? The evidence suggests that its power is not in the stars themselves, but in the human mind that interprets them. It doesn't make the trains run on time or cure diseases, but it does shape our psychology, our decisions, and our social interactions. Its greatest value lies in its capacity to be a tool for introspection, a catalyst for conversation, and a source of comfort in an uncertain world. It can be a guide that helps you navigate your own inner landscape and find language for your deepest experiences. However, it becomes a threat when it is transformed from a tool into a tyrant, when personal responsibility is abdicated in favor of a celestial script. The ultimate power of astrology is the power we give it. It is a lens through which we can choose to view our lives. Its effect is real, potent, and undeniable, but it is an effect that originates within the human heart and mind, projected onto the stars to be reflected back. The magic of astrology isn't in the cosmos. It is in the meaning we create, the communities we build, and the understanding we seek in the great, unknown expanse of our own lives. Don't forget to sign up to our mailing list, follow our social channels, donate if you're able, and question everything with more free blogs and life-changing books at Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com. Thanks for listening to another enlightening podcast from Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com, where we question everything.